Hello there. Today we did some more turtle racing stuff, or more turtle stuff. And today it was a turtle race. Let me start with showing the teacher's race here. I'm gonna bet on something. I don't know the colors, but say blue maybe is it. Blue there was. And they race on. And I lost. The red turtle is the winner. Of course, the teacher's solution is the most simple and basic one, so everybody can do it. But I thought it was kind of boring, and it actually has a problem. If two turtles, maybe I can do it again. If two turtles reach the finish line at the same time, there will be two winners, and I did not like that. Okay, but if the orange one also reached at the same time, we would have two winners. Then we look at maybe we can look at my first version. I first started doing it without seeing any recommendations, just for fun, to see if I can solve it. So here's my first version. So I just did 4 turtles. I see the colors. I choose pink, I think. Now I'll see the coordinates here, just to figure out what the problems was. I chose pink, it says, and blue one, and I lost. So my first, what can we call it? Yeah, my first iteration or version, I just made each turtle, gave it the shape, the color, not having the pen up, the name, then I have the colors here, and I make a function for each to create a turtle for each color, and then I make them to move in a random distance each turn, we can say. Then I change it so they all have the starting position that looks good. Then I have the goal, which return their x coordinate, which is where the finish line is. Then I made a finish line with another turtle, which doesn't look like a turtle. And then I have the basic program here. So I make the screen. I say the size of the screen. I use the program to set them at their starting position. I make the goal line. And then I have the prompt to bet what turtle I want to, or say what turtle I want to bet on. So now I actually see the colors instead of just knowing the colors. I'll put in the names here of my turtle objects. And I make a winner dictionary. I make this variable goal reach equals false. So I can have a while loop. So each while loop, it moves. Every turtle moves. And for every turtle in the names, it goes through. If it has reached the goal, which I will see here, the x coordinate of 350, I will print out turtle name and goal turtle, just to see where they are. It's not needed, but it's easier to understand. So here it will, so every loop, it will move them and go through each turtle, check out their coordinate and state their name. And if they have reached x larger or equal to 350 in their x coordinate, Yeah, I will add them to the winner dictionary with their name and their x coordination, and set that the while loop is false. So that is the basic. They move forward until some turtles have reached 350 or above. Now, when I reach the finish line, it can happen so that more than one turtle actually reaches it. I can try see again if I actually get it. Maybe if I'm lucky, they will both reach at the same time. No, okay. But here, in the round right before, blue could just move 5 steps further and they would be at the same time over the finish line. So in this dictionary, in the end, I make it so with this function here, I look out for the winner with the highest value. So the one with the highest x coordinate was the fastest. And that's it. And then it exits. Then I looked at some her early tips to see to make it better. So I made version 2. So instead here I have a list of colors, and now I have a function to create each turtle. And instead of making this long, annoying, giving turtle each shape and color and pen up, I just make each turtle tr turtle burp turtle. Then I make it to get its color. Then it's the shape. Then it has the pen up. Then it has its name. And then it object list append. So I append it to the list. Which, if we go down here, here we have create turtle. And I have my list here, which I add a turtle. Then I, of course, has the starting position. So each turtle, it moves it to the starting position. I could actually add that to this function, which actually doesn't need to be a function, but I made a function for some reason. Oh yeah, so I actually just needed to add the position here in this function. But yeah, this also works. Then I have a function to move the turtles each round, which I actually don't either need, but it looks good. And then of course I have my finishing line that I draw. And then I have my function here, and my finishing programming touch. So I have the screen, I have the size of the screen, I have my turtle list, which I create here. And then I have the amount of turtles equals the length of turtles. And I make the goal line. I have my starting position. The turtles, the amount of turtles. So depending, so if I have like 8 turtles, just make it higher up. Or I can show it here. Brown. So if I instead add like another color, pink, or I don't know, neon blue or something, it will just get added above. Cancel, I don't want to do this. Then I have my prompt here, so I can bet. I have my winner dictionary again. Game equals true. And here now my while loop is a little bit shorter. I have moving. So I move each turtle. For each turtle, I now give the x coordinate instead. So, and if the turtle reaches 350, I'll put it in the winner dictionary, set the game equals false. I'll print what my winner is. I have the same thing as I had here. So it was a fun project. Took a little bit of time because I wanted to make it more perfect, not have two winners at the same time, only if they had the exact same value. And what I've learned from the teacher's solution is that I did not have to have functions for everything, but I told myself that I needed to make more functions to practice. So it's not that bad. But of course, I need to also think, is it super unnecessary? And if yes, don't make them. But yeah, that was today's project. Thank you for listening.